Took me a whole minute to set this up. Yeah, okay. Hello, troublemakers, to edition number 1 of Late Night Dylan, a series that has nothing to do with porn, so don't even take it there. Here's the deal, I just saw this video for the first time a little bit ago, and now I want to make a video on it, but I don't feel like setting up my lights. Ironically, it's taking considerably more work to not do that, because I had to go find a lamp, and then I had to take the top off of it, and it's also kind of like really hot and all burning my eyes from my periphery, because I just want to keep, I just want to keep looking at it, but I can't, because it hurts, but I can't stop either. Alright, so what is this video? This video is called Life of a Billionaire's Son, and if my hands weren't full right now, I would clap, because kudos to you. Good job on the title. There was no way I was not clicking that title. Life of a Billionaire's Son, are you kidding me? Give me that shit. That's the best shit I've ever heard. Give me more of that. As a poor person, nothing fascinates me more than money. And I know a lot of people are just like, money. Don't want anything to do with it. I'm gonna go out of my way to not have money. That's how most people think. But not me, I'm a rebel. This dude who has money, okay? First of all, if you have money, cool. Like, dope. I wanna be you. However, if you lack self-awareness and you're entitled and you have done nothing to earn your money, then I'm gonna judge you. So hey, that's what we're doing today with a guy named Bobby Misner.
Your life is like a movie, and you're the main character. So why wouldn't you make it the greatest movie you've ever seen?
Bobby, did you open up a book of cliches and just read the first one that you could find? If you were to literally say to me, like, tell me a cliche, that would be the first one. You're the main character of your own story. That's number 1. Also, Bobby, I want to let you know, as a poor person, there's nothing worse than a rich person telling you just to live a more interesting life. Like, I get the sentiment's good. The sentiment's great. Do all you can in your ordinary life to make it extraordinary. But when it comes from a rich person, it just sounds like, hey, you working class bitch, spend some more money. Why don't you just take a fancy vacation right now? I don't get why you wouldn't do that. What do you mean you don't have money? Just call your dad. Just call your dad and tell him I need more money. Like, I don't understand what the problem is. That's what it sounds like, Bobby, when a rich person tells you to be more interesting. Yeah, so, continue. Let's hit the space bar with my fucking microphone. Deal with it.
Who is Bobby?
Oh, Jesus. This is it, man. I don't get it. This video is called Life of a Billionaire's Son. Why did you choose the poorest looking font that you could find? It looks like a 3-year-old's. Just open Microsoft Paint, and they've just started to learn what letters look like, and they tried to, like, write them out. Bobby, I wanted you to pick the most expensive font that you could ever find. Instead, you went the complete opposite route. Are you trying to relate to me? I know what poor people like. Poor fonts. That's not the font we like.
A kid who has everything. Bobby likes to live life fast.
I'm sorry, did you just say Bobby likes to live life fast? Aren't you Bobby? Are you narrating in the third person? Bro.
Fast cars. Beautiful girls. Parties.
See, now you lost me, Bobby. You lost me. You like fast cars, beautiful girls, and parties? I don't know a single person other than you who likes those things. Bobby's gonna go off in a little bit about the stereotype of a rich kid and how he doesn't like being stereotyped. But then he just lists the most stereotypical shit that come along with being a rich kid and then flaunts it. Pick a lane, Bobby. Either you want to be a stereotype and you want to enjoy the things that a stereotypical person in your position would like, or you don't. Pick a lane. Oh, but Dylan, I'm rich. I buy the whole road. You probably can, Bob. But fucking, for this part, just pick a lane.
My life hasn't always been like this. I was born in Australia, and I was raised by a single mom because my parents were divorced at a very young age. I didn't grow up rich, and I didn't grow up poor. I was fairly average, and I didn't know my dad had a lot of money until I turned 15.
See, this is probably the most damning part. Bobby grew up middle class, and yet he still turned out to be a ginormous douche anyways. Like, you think growing up with, like, average, regular people would set some morals into you and be like, oh, hey, just because you have money doesn't mean you're better than anyone. But then he ended up getting money and being like, no, fuck all of you. Fuck all of you peasants. I'm outie. In my Audi.
This is when he sold his company for $300 million. Dad started getting a lot of nice things. We got a villa in Saint-Tropez and houses in Monaco. A home in London. Super yacht. Private jet with our family name on the tail number.
This part kind of makes me laugh a little bit because he's new wealth. And old wealth looks at new wealth, just from what I know from movies. Old wealth looks at new wealth kind of like questioningly. Like, you're not going to be here in 100 years because you don't know how to manage your money. And this guy's buying yachts and private jets. $300 million, once you take out taxes, all the business taxes that go along with that, you buy a super yacht and a private jet and like 4 or 5 homes. Yeah, you're not left with as much as you think. And if Bobby is your legacy, then I'm pretty sure he's gonna burn through that shit in no time. Bobby's kids are so fucked. They're gonna have nothing. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ready for it? Let's get into this.
I've always hated how just because someone is born into a family of wealth, people automatically label them as a spoiled brat. Yes, my dad has a private jet, and I love flying in it. Yes, my dad has a mansion and cars, and I love making videos with them. Who wouldn't? But I have never pretended that those things were something that I earned. And I recognize that my dad is the one who worked hard for them.
See, that sounds great, Bobby. It sounds like you have self-awareness. Maybe I pegged you wrong, Bob. I really hope that the next few things that you say don't completely destroy all the good faith I just put into you. Also, speaking of good, why is your face not? What happened to it? It looks like you got beat the fuck up. Like, I just saw you like 30 seconds ago in another clip, and your face was fine. What happened?
I have the ambition to work hard enough to achieve a successful life of my own, and break the stereotype of all rich kids being lazy, spoiled, and relying on their trust fund.
Most people get stereotyped. We're all judging each other every second of every moment. Like, we're always judging people we don't know. It's just the quickest way to try to understand somebody, you know? And maybe that's not a good thing, but most of us do it because it helps us make sense of our worlds. People get murdered for stereotypes. You're not getting murdered because people don't like you for being rich. People who got like religious and racial stereotypes, yeah, those are the people that have to deal with shit. So Bobby, fucking stiffen your spine. Blow your nose out somewhere else. Maybe into your $100 bills. I don't know Bobby all that well other than this video, but even if people think you're a rich brat, so what? Who cares, bro? People are actually dealing with real world problems. Suck it up.
If I was going to survive in this world, I needed 2 things.
Oh, a guessing game. Okay, so Bobby needs 2 things to survive in our world. My guess, what is he gonna say? Food and water. Could also be oxygen and shelter. I don't know, some combination of those 4. That's my guess.
1, discipline. 2, friends in high places.
Oh, yeah, no, my bad. I was thinking from a poor guy's perspective. In order to survive in this world, I need 2 things. Not food and water. Of course not. Get that peasant shit out of here. That's a given. I know that shit's coming. I need discipline and friends in high places. You want to be my friend? Are you rich? Are you powerful? No? Then get the fuck away from me. Quit breathing in my oxygen with your peasant lips. Go breathe over there with the poor people.
So I was sent to one of the world's most elite boarding schools called Millfield. A school attended by countless athletes, bankers, CEOs, politicians, royalty, millionaires. And then there was me, a delinquent, rebel, outsider, misfit. But this time, I wasn't alone. There were many other kids just like me. We'd all been sent there for reform. And we weren't about to let that happen. We spent the next 2 years at school, bending and breaking the rules in every way, shape, and form.
What about all that talk about discipline? You know, like the first thing that you listed of things you were gonna need to survive.
If I was gonna survive in this world, I needed 2 things. 1,
discipline.
And then now you're like, oh, yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna break all the rules. The school is trying to make me a good person who's productive in society. But fuck that.
Some of us decided that on my 18th birthday, we needed to skip school and go to the south of France to party.
Skipping school for an expensive vacation with daddy's money? Discipline!
When we got back, the whole school was talking about it. and I was asked to leave, along with 25 others that week.
Dude got 25 people kicked out of school, like an elite school. Is that who beat the fuck out of you, Bobby? You ruined 25 lives and now they've come after you?
3 things my dad's always said you need for success. First, an idea. Then, a lot of hard work and time. Third, you need some luck. So, if I was going to create my own world, I needed to know how to make money.
What do you mean create your own world?
If I was going to create my own world...
That's some God complex shit. And his dad came through with some clutch advice too. His dad seems like a smart dude. His dad's like, if you want to succeed, you need to have an idea that you can turn into a product that people want. You need to have the work ethic, and then you need to have luck on your side. You need to be in the right place at the right time. And Bobby's like, so you're saying all I need is money? No, son. Quit being a fucking fuck. Listen to my goddamn words. All this money's gonna be gone. My grandkids are screwed.
Now it was time for me to start following my own dreams. This was film and fashion. To Los Angeles, California. When I first moved out here, I imagined my life to be like a movie. Girls sipping cocktails by the swimming pool, fast cars through the hills, the craziest parties. Guess what? Most of it came true.
God, what a douche. What a douche. That's a classic setup. We all know it. He's like, when I moved to Los Angeles, I thought my life would be glitz and glamour, parties and girls and cars. Usually you follow that up with being like humble about it. I mean, like, no, I had to work really hard in order to live the life that I so desired. That's usually the way people tell this story. Not Bobby, though. He's like, I moved there, and then I just instantly had doors open for me. Because I had money. You fucking peasants. You wouldn't know about that shit, would you? You have to work hard? Ha! Sucks for you. This is the reason why people don't like you, Bobby. This is the reason why people think you're entitled. Is because you didn't do anything to earn the life that you're living.
Yes, LA is crazy. So it was very easy for me to fall into the trap of partying a lot more than I should have been. I once met a girl on a night out, flew her to Ibiza with me the next day, and married her on a Sunday. We divorced a week later.
You want to say it with me? Or should I just cover this? You just want me to take it? Okay. Discipline!
I even dated the queen of partying herself, Lindsay Lohan.
That's not a brag. Don't brag about that, Bobby. Look at this picture of Lindsay Lohan. Don't tell me this woman's alright. This woman's off her rocker. She's trying to kidnap kids. She's literally ripping children from the arms of their mother. Don't brag about dating her. She's clearly not right.
Lindsay Lohan. She's a lovely girl.
She's a lovely girl? Oh yeah, tell that to the mother of the child she tried to abduct.
So I started a YouTube channel. I also partnered with my best friend Brandon to create Candyland Productions. Since Brandon and I also love fashion, we decided to create our own brand.
Just rich people shit to do. This is just a hobby for them. You have money, let's just create a production company. And then we'll create a brand too. Bro, you don't even have the name of your brand yet. That comes with the idea. When you create something, you create the name of it almost immediately. It's like you have the idea, then the name. They go hand in hand. You don't even have the name. So I'm assuming you also don't have the idea yet either. Oh, we're gonna create clothes. Okay, you got a logo? No. You got a business model? No. You got a name? No. Oh, so you just got money and have nothing else to do. So you might as well just try a bunch of half-baked business concepts. Good idea, Bob. Our is brand yet to be named. Jesus Christ. You can't even fucking put a sentence together. Maybe you should have worked harder at not getting kicked out of your school so that you could put a fucking sentence together, Bob. I realize this video is so harsh. It's just you typed it 3 times.
To create our own brand. One that represents the kind of kids we are. Different, destructive, crazy, ragers.
Destructive, crazy, ragers. Discipline. Bro, is it just out the window? You done with discipline? Was that just something that you abandoned long ago? Also, I hate brands that like try to, I just look straight at the light. Fucking, I literally can't see. I hate brands that try to capitalize on the whole, like, be unique. We're our brand. Because it's complete hypocrisy. Like, the more that you buy this unique brand, I just did the finger quotes, but I only had 1 finger free. The more that people buy your brand, the less unique it becomes. I just hate companies that try to take advantage of it. Like, are you unique? Are you an individual? Then buy our clothes. Oh, you want to be like everyone else? Well, then don't come here. Like, fuck you. I know you're just trying to manipulate me, you little punk bitch. That's not at Bobby necessarily. That's just a marketing ploy that I fucking hate. You want to be unique? Then buy our brand. You want to stand out in the crowd? Then come here. If you just want to fit in, then we have no place for you.
Anyway, I can only hope my story has inspired you to follow your dreams.
Holy hell, that was the point of this video, Bob? To try to convince me to follow my dreams? I gotta be honest, man. You missed the mark. This didn't inspire me in the least. You're using daddy's money to fund half-baked business ideas. How the hell is that inspiring? It just made me resent you. If Bobby came out and was like, hey, I'm fucking rich, deal with it, you're gonna watch my fucking shit and just enjoy it because I'm living a life that you can only dream of, a part of me would respect him because at least he's realistic. At least he's self-aware. But he's not. He's like, I don't like being stereotyped as a rich kid. But also, all I do is drugs, party, and have sex. That makes me cool. Also, look at all these fancy cars and homes. But don't judge me for being rich. All right, that's enough rambling on Late Night Dylan, the lowest budget YouTube series online. We're literally... Oh, fuck, stop looking at the light. I hope you enjoyed this video because it's literally damaging my life to make it. My eyesight's never gonna be the same. I'll be back in a few days with another one. I'm gonna throw a couple videos on the screen that if you want to click on and watch, the production value on them is higher, I swear. One of them is going to be my movie commentary series where I watch movies and then do funny commentaries. And then the other one will be Dr. Phil. It's kind of like this video, but instead of rich people flexing, it's poor people having problems. In other words, if you're Bobby, you probably won't want to watch that one because there's poor people in it and poor people are gross, right? All right, man, that's it. I love you guys, and I want you to have a fantastic rest of your day.